Good evening. Welcome to Washington. I'm Bret. Hillary Clinton tries to downplay her falling poll numbers. Joe Biden meets with a big-time donor. Bernie Sanders takes his momentum to conservative Liberty University. While on the GOP side, it's all about Donald Trump and Ben Carson leading the pack. We have Fox team coverage tonight. Senior political analyst Bret Hume with why outsiders appear to be all the rage here and overseas. Correspondent Doug McKelway with the latest GOP moves and a new ad that's getting attention. But we begin with senior political correspondent Mike Emanuel and a look at what Clinton's loss of support may mean for others, including Biden. Good evening, Mike.
Bret, good evening. Some stunning new poll numbers for Hillary Clinton as Vice President Joe Biden continues private meetings and Bernie Sanders seeks support outside the traditional Democratic base.
With his popularity surging in the polls, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders addressed the predominantly conservative Christian student body at Liberty University in Virginia, speaking about justice, morality, and progress in this country.
The truth is that a nation which in many ways was created, and I'm sorry to have to say this, from way back on racist principles, that's a fact. We have come a long way as a nation.
Sanders received a polite reception, and the university says it made room for some of his supporters. After speaking about protecting children, Sanders was asked about abortion, and the question received a standing ovation.
A majority of Christians would agree with you, but would also go further and say that children in the womb need our protection even more.
This is an area where we disagree. I do understand and I do believe that it is improper for the United States government or state government to tell every woman in this country the very painful and difficult choice that she has to make on that issue.
Meanwhile, a new poll from the Washington Post and ABC News asks, do you think Hillary Clinton has honestly disclosed the facts about her use of personal email while Secretary of State, or has tried to cover up the facts? 59% say she tried to cover up the facts. The poll also reveals Clinton leading Sanders by 18 points and leading Vice President Joe Biden, who is not a candidate, by 21 points. However, the poll also shows Clinton has lost one-third of her support for the Democratic nomination since July. New polling from CBS and YouGov.com reveals Sanders leading Clinton by 10 points in Iowa and by 22 points in New Hampshire, the first time he's gone above 50% support. Today in Iowa, Clinton downplayed the polls.
I feel very confident about where we are in the campaign and very committed to doing everything I can to make my case as effectively as possible.
Clinton was asked by someone attending her event about Sanders.
He's doing a great job, and the others who are out there are working hard. And, you know, we're gonna have some debates, and we'll be able to talk about where we agree and where we disagree.
Fox News has confirmed Vice President Joe Biden met privately with Democratic mega bundler Robert Wolf when he was in New York last week. Wolf raised big bucks for President Obama in both of his campaigns and is publicly supporting Clinton. Bret?
Mike, thank you. On the